All right, so this Knife Thoughts EDC, or everything that doesn't cut video, is going to be an unboxing of, as you can see, an Olight Baton 3 Premium. And this is a special edition that was for the Facebook group. Really, I am part of the Facebook group. They used a code for you to be able to add it to your cart that they only put out on the Facebook group. But really, I got it because it's a cool color scheme and I've been wanting to try this light. It's a little smaller than the light that I have been carrying in my pocket recently, and I wanted to check it out, especially because of the feature that the Premium has. So let's go ahead and open it up here. It does come with a pull tab, but of course I'm not going to use it. Instead, I am going to open it with my Three Rivers Manufacturing Atom. So let's get this thing open. And it is a heavy package, I'll tell you that. Unexpectedly heavy. So I suppose that might be because of the charger that comes with the flashlight, but let's take it out here. Now, the first thing you see is this. So this is a coin that was commemorating the 5 years of the Facebook group. That's what the event was. And Olight has like every flash sale you can imagine. They have flash sales for summer, for spring, for winter, for Independence Day, for the 5-year anniversary of the Facebook group. So all kinds of flash sales. It's kind of their marketing, tactic, but it's what people are into. People buy them, people collect them a lot. So there might even be unboxing videos of Olight flashlights where they don't actually open the box of the flashlight itself, but that's not going to be this isn't going to be that type of unboxing. But it's kind of a cool looking coin, kind of unusual. It's pretty big. It seems to be copper. Don't know what that says on the back, but it's just commemorating 5 years of the official Facebook group. So let's get to see what else is in here actually. So there's the light, and here is a little note. Now, I don't think that this is actually handwritten. It seems to be printed, but dear OFan, I am definitely not going to read this all on camera, but that is quite a note. So if you want to read it here, you can stop the video and read that. I'm gonna read it later. And here is the flashlight. So you can see it's the Baton 3 Premium Edition, which is the one that comes with this charger. So it's like if you have earphones that have a charging case, it's that idea. So it has 1200 lumens down to 300 for the turbo, then 300 for the high, 60 for the medium, 12 for the low, and 0.5 for the moon. I do like moonlight modes. I think that they are good for EDC type knife, or not knives, lights. This is everything that doesn't cut Knife Thoughts. So it looks like you get 1.5 minutes at 1200 lumens, and then 75 at 300, and 95 at 300, 7.5 hours at 60, 33 hours at 12, and 20 days at moon. Now, I believe that those are without recharging it. So significantly improved in performance. Tiny Baton 3, there was a huge output. It has a customized battery. That's one of the things people often criticize Olight for, is that their batteries are not stock batteries that you can just buy. They're customized, but you can recharge them a whole bunch of times. I haven't had an issue with it. I haven't had a whole lot of Olights. I've mostly had their keychain knives, or I keep saying knives, keychain lights, but I'll see how it works for me. Then the wireless charger, and it can charge the Baton 3 up to 3.7 times. So you get a lot more. And the cool thing with that for me is if I'm camping for a couple days or something like that, it's nice to not have to worry about your flashlight running out of batteries. That way you can bring this charger and not have to, bring extra batteries or, a separate charger. You can just have this case. So that's the deal with this. And let's get it open. So again, I am going to be using the Three Rivers Manufacturing atom. Get this thing cut open a little bit and take that wrap that was giving all that glare off. And it looks like it's a slide out type deal, maybe. No, it's a magnetic type deal. So open the magnet. Welcome to the Olight family. Next level EDC experience. So it's next level. Here's a little bit of information. Before the first use, you have to unscrew the body and take the insulating film out. Pretty typical for flashlights. And you want to fully charge it before the first use. You can't put it in while it's turned on. It can overheat. It's another problem that Olights have sometimes, is that they turn on in your pocket and overheat. Now, they have lockouts a lot of the time, but I haven't had that issue, but it's kind of like a controversy that came up. So take that out, and then you pull this, it says. So pull that. Let's go ahead and take this out, see what all this is. It smells like opening an Apple product, to be honest. You probably know that smell. Another thank you. This is a cleaning cloth, the instructions, and a charging cord. So we'll go ahead and open that. Charging cord, it is USB-C charging, so it should charge pretty quickly. Here is a microfiber cleaning cloth. It is in a little thing. Probably won't use that, to be honest. So we'll just put it back in there, maybe. And then there's actually two different instructions. I'm not gonna read this right now, but it is like a warning thing or something. I don't know, like I say, I have really only had their keychain lights. So there's the English. Basically, it can get hot, don't shine it in your eyes, all that type of good stuff that you should know if you're buying a flashlight like this. Here's the user manual. I don't actually know what the user interface is on this. I didn't really look into it that closely, but there is the info. Where does it say that? Let's see, just so I know how to turn it on here. Anyway, let's get to the flashlight itself. That's what we're here for, right? So it's pretty small. I thought that from pictures, honestly, I thought that it would be quite a bit bigger than this. This is like maybe twice the size of a typical earphones charging container. So definitely heavier for, well, that wasn't for opening it. Definitely heavier than the typical earphone setup, but much smaller than I was expecting. So you can see it says what it is on the back. This is the 5-year group thing. I'm actually not the hugest fan of this design, particularly this font, to be honest. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's just not my type font, but so it says 3500 mAh or whatever battery in there. And let's take a look. The reason that I thought this was cool, so you can see it has a little thing. I think that's to help. Actually, just pull it out so it's charging. That's really magneted in there too. Fully charge the Baton 3 3.7 times. That's what that says. And it looks like it's actually a part of it, so it's not a sticker. That's an interesting thing. Don't really know why that, you need to be reminded of that. But this is very, very small. For 1200 lumens, even though it's not very long that you can get 1200 lumens, this is a small little light. The reason though that I thought this was cool is because of this color scheme. So as I was saying, a little bit of a disruption there, but it's a really nice color scheme with this kind of dark green. It's not OD green. It's more of like a forest green, maybe you might say, or hemlock green. And then the gold clip, the gold bezel around the button, and then the gold bezel up here. And it looks like it says 1200 lumens, so it's apparently 6,000 to 7,000 K for the warmth, which is not very warm, and that's one of the criticisms that people have for Olight, is that their lights are focused on brightness over, you know, color rendering. Honestly, I've never had a super high color rendering, you know, CRI 90 plus or something light. Never really felt like I needed to, but I can see why if you're real into flashlights, it might be nice. But yeah, 6,000 to 7,000, not super warm. It does have a pretty good kind of, you know, lens there. So I'm gonna turn it on and see what it looks like. Oh, I made the mistake that I said you should know about. You have to take that insulating film out. So this unscrews, and the clip has a little tensioner there, which I like, and you can take that out. Again, this is a customized battery. I don't even know if it'll come out, to be honest. I'm not gonna try to get it out. But so you can screw this back on. And speaking of the clip, I really like that it's the two-way clip. You can put it on your hat and, you know, have it in your pocket tip up, or you can, you know, have it tip down, all that kind of thing. And let's turn it on. So this must be moonlight. This is a pretty low looking mode. It does light up. You can see it's yellow here, so it needs charged. Let's see. Yeah, so you hold it to go brighter. And I assume, let's see, but I assume, like a lot of flashlights, a double click will go to turbo. Yeah, that's bright too. That's pretty impressively bright. And then hold it, it goes down to moonlight, which I like that. And let's click it to turn it off. So actually, you know, like I say, I didn't know the user interface before making this video. I didn't look into it, but I do like that. I like that it starts on moonlight. I don't know if it has mode memory or not. Let's see about that. So let's go up to high and then turn it off, and let's see where it goes to here. Back to high. So it does have mode memory. Yep. And then hold it back down to moonlight. So I like mode memory. I think it makes it easy to, it does switch between those quick too. I think it makes it easy so that, you know, if you're doing something, you want it to be bright, but you need to not have the light, it makes it easy to get back to that. Some people don't like mode memory. I think I do. But moving on to the construction here, Olight is known for good construction. And the one thing here is that this, I don't know if this is knurling or just machining, what you would call this, but it's nice. It's pretty, you know, grippy. You get some definite grip on there. The serial number is on there, which is a nice touch, 0285. I forget how many were made of this. I think it probably said somewhere, but they usually do like limited, you know, numbers, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, something like that. I don't know how many were made of this. That's not really why I got it. I got it because I wanted to try this little light out, and so far I think it's cool. I'm going to have to test it tonight in the dark, obviously, compare it to what I've been carrying, and yeah, see how I like it. But so far I'm pretty impressed. It's smaller than I thought. I knew that it was small, but it's even smaller than I thought, and in particular, the charging case is smaller than I thought. So I like that a lot. This is something that's going to be easy to put. You know, I carry a fanny pack sometimes, and super cool, you know, as you probably guessed. But this would be really easy to fit in that fanny pack. Honestly, maybe easier than this. So, you know, just something to be aware of. You can get a pretty bright little light, and it goes in there. And you can see that there's the charging. So I'm gonna close it up and plug it in. Where is the port for plugging it in? There it is. So I'll plug that in, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Again, really the only thing I don't like about this, the only thing I don't love about it, is this thing on the front, which unfortunately I don't really think there's a good way to get rid of. But it's not a huge deal. It's just I don't love the font of this, but you know, that side looks good. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Of course, it's an EDC video, everything that doesn't cut. And so it's not my typical video. If you enjoy this type of video, let me know. If you don't enjoy it, let me know that too. I'm interested to see if people are open to, you know, different types of EDC, as in everyday carry, items being included in my videos or being the focus of some of my videos. Certainly there'll always be knives will always be at the center of my heart. But I do like other EDC things also, so this is something that I'm interested in doing, and I'm interested in your feedback on it. So thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoy this type of video, and especially if you like knife videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you know when I post a new video. You can also check out my Instagram and Facebook at Knife Thoughts, and my website, knifethoughts.com, where I post articles so far mostly on knives, but maybe on other EDC items in the future, and also related topics. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to go out and do good.